making you aware that you would know guards would be coming. But this part of the city, they wouldn't be coming all that fast. But
Just
at the same time, the nature of it might kind of speed things up a little bit.
we'd probably I'd probably know from where Fortuna had gone up, but and also from us climbing on the roofs and stuff behind this villa type of thing. You said it goes up into the hills or something, doesn't it? Or into the mountain?
Yeah,
Is it?
towards into kind of blends a little bit into Mount Vulcan. Yeah.
Okay, but like we're not talking like it's on a complete cliff face. It's
Oh
kind of
no,
like
no,
just
no! It's kind of like a gentle. Yeah. Like you
Okay.
see, like further up the hill, there's like actually one or two kind of more aristocratic estates that have been almost built into the mountain, further up, and then at the very top, you know is where the Colosseum would be.
Okay.
So there is like a path that does snake up. Okay, it's kind of hard for me to use hand gestures with a fucking background. That's.
I was thinking, since there's, you could hear a bear and a woman screaming. Theoretically, if I stayed there as a bear and just kept causing havoc in the courtyard while you guys ran up the hill, that would, to a guard's mind, oh, there's a bear and a woman was screaming.
Before we do
so
that,
I could stay back.
Do you want to do a recap? Okay.
Before, like, I want to just a point of order. Can we agree on killing the witnesses or not?
I agree.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kira is present, and Kira is saying no.
I'm with Kira, but I feel like I'm.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm with Kira on that one. If there's probably some reason why we shouldn't kill her then.
It's too late. We already killed like 20 people.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, but one more is not.
That's two.
The question
more,
is,
actually.
the question is
It's
like,
it's a rounding error.
what are we to do with her if we keep her alive? That's the real question.
Well,
You don't do anything. She's gone.
We could gag. Oh
No,
wait,
she's not gone.
No, she have her now.
I've got Odin who can literally tear out her throat in a second.
off.
Yeah, your dog has her pinned down, right?
We
Yeah,
give her
yeah.
concussion.
Why don't we
Well-
take her as a hostage in case shit goes wrong?
Like
How are we
the
gonna
dog.
take her as a hostage? We've only got the dog.
I think we only have two options.
Okay.
We only have two options: kill or not kill and run.
If Kira's saying no, do you not think that that's a bit suspicious?
Okay, this is Kira speaking, but the main reason I was saying no is they were all armed. This is a woman running away.
Yeah, but Kira,
And
do
you were talking about murdering a person.
But Kira, she's a witness. What do you want us to do?
You didn't have to cause witnesses for this.
Yeah, but it's already done.
But it's Kira, she might tell on us, and then we're in trouble.
Of course she's gonna tell on you.
Yeah, so fuck that bitch.
Actually,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Odin's telling me that she tripped and hit her head and she's bleeding out there in the cobble, so that's already taken care of. Like there's nothing we could do. Like she tripped really hard, smacked her head, like she's gone. Like so.
A dog bit through her throat. Yeah, unfortunately.
Are we voting on this then?
I think we should.
Okay, so put your hands up if you want to kill her.
We give her a concussion.
Okay, so is that 3 for kill?
Permanent concussion.
I'm on the fence. I think we should.
Right now it's 50-50, and Kira's won, so it's
Well,
50 for alive.
We leave the cook alone. Okay.
We give both of them a concussion.
Oh yeah, there's two. There's the woman, and then there's also a cook that you.
Oh shit!
He is currently asleep for the next minute.
We just leave him asleep, and.
No, because he's seeing
That's
shit.
the worst idea ever heard.
Yeah.
Or
Brian,
okay, hang on.
You have to
also,
kill him.
if you're talking like this, you're no longer a bear.
Oh, okay. Scratch everything I just said then.
Oh wait, sorry. Are we?
I forgot about that.
Oh, is this officially now when they're in the game? Yeah.
Also, you're no longer raging, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Are we planning? Are we kind of like a metagame planning right now? Or are we restarting?
So are we in the game now or not?
Prometheus, yeah, you are in the game right now.
Okay.
Prometheus,
oh, fuck.
because you have familiarity of living in Stygian Row, you know you have normally guard response time to something that happens in this part of the city is about 10 to 15 minutes for like the sound of like a stabbing or something like that. But with the nature of what's gone on, you can guesstimate that this is going to be closer to 5 to 10 that you have before
we give
before like at least the guards come. If law mages come, then it's a bigger problem.
Okay. So guys, we can't really make a decision, so we're kind of in the middle. So Odin, I think, has to take care of business. Now, I think we grab the siding armor and let's run out the back of the state and through the hills to the rich district.
Okay,
I think.
let's go. Let's
Yeah, and Carl, will you set bonfires maybe around the place?
I don't know if that's enough to burn a dozen bodies. It's just a bonfire. Just a bonfire, mate.
Yeah.
Okay,
is there any oil?
let's drag all the bodies.
Do I see any oil around the place?
Where are you looking?
Okay, I'll look in the inside the house.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving crates and the cart, the wooden cart over into the middle, and start moving the bodies.
You can put on the bear to make go faster. I'm still a bear, so just use me as like a donkey basically right now, if you need to.
Okay. I think we have to get rid of the Evans.
Molotovs.
Will I just bite the head off?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Odin, take it out. Take her out.
All right. Okay. Am I biting the chef or the girl?
Can I just point out one thing?
Yeah. Okay.
In one option, right, is we try and clean this up and try and get away with it. But what if we don't, though? How suspicious does that look? Like, we came in here with good intentions, and if for whatever reason we roll badly or whatever, and someone finds out that we tried to cover this up, that's way worse than just trying to come in with good intentions and failing.
Good point.
So how do you suggest we solve what we've already messed up?
Well, my best guess is to just accept our fate and to get as little a sentence as possible.
No. Okay, Odin, take out her neck. I'm doing it. I'm taking
Okay,
wait. Who am I? Okay.
He said he's doing it. So
Wait, am I biting down on the chef?
No, you. Are you doing? Well, no. Let's just do what Prometheus's dog is doing first. We'll roll a bite attack with
15 pounds
So we got a bite attack. So bear with me. So D20 plus 3.
Yep.
Plus
so just roll a D20.
Plus 4 actually because of the strength modifier.
No, it's
no,
plus
actually,
3. It's plus 3. I'm looking at it right now. It's plus 3.
What isn't it? Because I've got 13 strength that brings up to a plus 1 proficiency as well, isn't it?
No, he's got a proficiency bonus of plus 2.
And
then strength gives him plus 1, so it's plus 3.
Okay.
Quick question: as a DM, theoretically, a bear wouldn't leave any trace of vigor, right? Because it's a bear.
No.
With advantage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, because she's prone.
That's kind of shit.
That hits.
So plus.
That hits. Like she's not wearing armor. Okay, roll 1d6 plus 1.
1d6 plus 1. Oh, 7.
Okay. Yeah, she didn't have that much hit points. So you know this because you have a telepathic link to your dog. You see and hear through Odin's eyes and ears as he is on top of this woman who is she's quite literally on her front because Odin knocked her down from behind. She's on her front, legs and arms flailing, trying to get the this animal off of her. she's screaming in terror, and Odin bites down onto the back of her neck, and just with a very rough and fierce hug, you feel and almost taste the blood and hear the snap of her neck as she is lifeless on the ground, almost
Okay.
biting her head off.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say through Odin and say rest in peace for this necessary sacrifice, and then we're going to and he's gonna run the other direction away, and he's gonna go down the side alleyway, and I'm gonna and he's gonna like disappear.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm stripping the two side-on bodies for the armor. Are they in any good shape to do? Is it? Or are they totally destroyed?
One of them got demolished. Wait, let me just make sure there's no combat going. Oh, sorry. Let me just end the combat so you can. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. They're. There's one that is like wearing armor that is not that badly destroyed. Another one is just completely like charred and like clawed and bitten into by a bear. So.
Okay. So while we're pulling the crates together, I'm just gonna strip both bodies of the side-on armor, and even the remnants, just so if anything looks like it's similar to side armor, I'm taking it. I'm just gonna put it into like a bag to go take it with me.
Okay, you're taking that. It's easy to get. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because you can see the bodies. I'd say you're able to cobble together like a blood-stained uniform between the two bodies, like scavenging what you can from both of them. But that is what you can do for the moment. You've done everything you can do for the moment, Prometheus. What's everyone else doing?
I give the chef a concussion.
How do you give him a concussion?
I hit his head on the with my elbow.
He is unconscious right now. So you have. I'm not even going to make you roll because you can't miss. He's literally just unconscious on the ground as a result of Phoebe's spell. So make an unarmed strike. I just want to know how much damage you do.
Oh, okay.
This is John.
Are you making it? Are you making it non-lethal?
Non-lethal, just like in my years of learning how to heal and do medicine stuff, I should know which points on the head when hit will give him.
Okay, yeah. The way you phrase that makes me want to change how we're approaching this. Then make a medicine check.
Sit. Okay. Hex. Wait, hang on. Skills.
Oh, I prompted you there.
Oh, sit. Okay. Please, God.
22. Okay, yeah. You know how to make it. You know how to give a guy a concussion. How are you inflicting this upon him? Are you just slamming his head against the ground, or are you like elbowing him in the temple, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm elbowing him. Elbowing him on the head.
You're elbowing him in the temple just to give okay. You're fairly confident that you did a good enough job.
Nice.
I'd say he's like, yeah, he's.
So we don't burn this guy. We burn everything else. So I throw like a Molotov somewhere.
Okay.
Onto the bodies, I presume.
Okay, yeah, onto the bodies.
All right, so you're piling up all the bodies around where the bear is.
Do I have?
Yeah.
And
Should we burn the note?
In the cart.
We should.
Oh no!
Let's do something.
Wait, well, I don't think we want to leave that as evidence, don't we? With a knife, like a dagger on the wall or something.
Okay, let's take the note and put a dagger into the door, in the front door.
Yeah, or even yeah. That's good.
Hang on, wait. Why are we gonna say that it's like the Order of Sidon? Like, it doesn't make sense though.
It's the note. We'll leave it up to the note. The note.
No, I say we keep the note and then we plant it somewhere else.
No, if anyone finds that note that was on us, they'll know it's us.
Nobody would check us. Stuff
Dan,
would
how
up
did
there.
you rotate my bear? Sorry, I know that's code totally.
We don't
Control
keep, we do
scroll.
not keep the note.
Oh, okay.
We
When you have yourself selected, yeah.
I think you're right now.
I'm
I think we
twerking
want to leave that.
in Xander's direction.
Okay.
We want to leave that to distract attention from anyone who comes investigating afterwards.
You
that
block
it
the doors.
could be
you
the
block
silent
the doors.
guy.
I open the door. We'd leave. We'd leave.
All right. Okay. Are
Wait,
you
are
not
we not going at the back?
investigating? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Are you not investigating any of the other rooms? Because
No.
Xander said he was going. He was looking
Oh,
there for like
I
oil or
was
something.
I was gonna go get some oil, but I don't think we're gonna burn as much as we're gonna burn, are we?
Dan, can I roll for how much blood I lick up to somewhat cover up the amount of blood in the courtyard?
No, it's too
No,
much.
Colin,
There's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Wait.
I was just gonna,
Also, I'd say by this stage, the amount of conversation that's been going on, you are no longer a bear.
like,
Can I
I,
not remain a
Yeah, I'm
bear?
gonna go at the back.
guys, we should
No,
stop
it's for like- it's
talking
for like
and
a minute,
actually
isn't
make
it?
an action because
Combat wild shapes a minute.
Dan's gonna ramp this up and bring
Oh, does it?
armored guys in.
Okay. I think we go at the back, not the front, because we're
I
going to
agree, yeah.
street.
Is there way
There's
at
a
the back?
There's a route. There's one here, no?
Yeah, there's like lands and hills we can make our way across the back of the buildings in the dark.
All right, let's
As
go.
the fire blazes, they won't be able to see us.
Let's go at the back.
Yeah, we're climbing over the roof, kind of like to get over.
And make sure I leave no trace of footsteps or fingerprints or hair.
Okay.
I'll just follow with Kira.
I can't take it through. I can't
What
get
the
through.
fuck?
The
Fucking door.
Somebody's
Can I move?
closing the door.
People stop fucking with the door. Okay, I'm pausing and I'm gonna just.
Move it.
Just bring us all out. Bring us out.
Alright.
I'm speed running. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna quickly search this
Like,
guy's desk.
I do want to
What's it?
emphasize we want to put the note on the door.
Guys, we
With
gotta
the
hurry
dagger.
up.
So you're putting it on the door outside the front.
Yes.
Okay, you were putting the note that from Gaius to Maximus on the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, you no longer have read permissions on this. Okay.
Let me take a screenshot.
You did? Did you guys take screenshots?
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. So you're
We'll invest in the office.
you're investigating the office. Okay. Make a investigation check.
Come on. Oh, perfect.
Is that a 10? You in all of your haste to move through here, you just see evidence in this office that you come into. You see like there's a table that looks to have had some kind of fruits on it, and the remains of what might have been a meal that had been eaten earlier in the evening. And then the desk that you see by a kind of like a stained glass window, you see papers of all kinds, but like you can barely make heads or tails of any of them.
Can I shove it all in the bag
Sure.
for later?
All
I'm
the
pretty
papers
much
on
like
the desk.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you can take
grabbing
them.
like.
I say Prometheus, let's fucking go. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Is there a way out,
Vigor,
or we go through the window?
Is there a way out?
Is it here?
There's.
Or is it this way?
Oh, why you guys are locking doors and shit? Okay. What do you're trying to go at the back?
Yeah.
What makes you think there's a back?
Yeah, that's what we thought there was, but there doesn't look like there
Yeah,
is.
just because I told you that it slopes
With
up behind doesn't mean that there is a back door.
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
is there?
Christ.
Okay, what's through
Wait,
the
wait,
stained glass
guys,
Is
there's
window?
a
there a
window. There's a
window we
window
can go
there.
out?
There's
Yeah.
a window there.
Is there a
Yeah.
window?
Let's go.
There's a window.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go
break
out.
the window.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Let's
go
go.
out the
There we
window.
go. That's what I'm talking about. Use context clues here, guys. Not just to make assumptions that there's going to be a door.
Brian, we need your window powers. Push that
I just
window.
throw the.
There's a big
Punch
strong man
the
with a big
window
sword.
down.
Okay, I just hit my trident through it, and I must
Okay.
jump through.
Yeah,
Um,
you go.
With enough time, I'd say yes, you do break through the window, and it is when you come out behind. Okay, I'll just pause, and it's better to use kind of theater of mind for this bit here because um, when you break through the window, and it's kind of a tight fit for those of you in armor to squeeze your way through it and not cut yourself on the glass. But you find yourself in kind of like a small little divot before it rises up into like a 45-degree angle of like rock face, with not much in the way of vegetation on the rock face. Your only saving grace here is it is 11 o'clock at night. As you all kind of step out through this broken window, Leia, you immediately, like very very quickly hear the sound of a large contingent of guards just making their like moving along, and they are not moving quietly. And you hear only Leia really hears this because
See
of
if you can
her.
see them as well. You can see them down there.
They still see
Right, yeah.
everybody.
Well, actually, no, they'd be closed now because you said you're putting the thing on the door.
Yeah, it's locked.
So you you hear this large contingent of guards, and you hear one of them shouting, "What the just giving out orders like, what the fuck has gone on here? Someone find out, is that woman still alive?" And all this kind of conversation. It's like, I want this under control now. Let me see. Like, is there anyone still here? And they're like, one of them saying, "Get a mage here. Get a mage here. I want to know if we need to be able to get if we need to subdue some people." And then he's kind of looking around. You guys are in like a divot behind the house now. You've broken a window. You're on the rock face. What are you doing?
Can we use
Moving
pass,
left.
can we use pass by trace?
There is a
Pass by trace?
Okay, I'm also gonna remove Fortuna from there. Pass without trace. Okay. You're
With
casting
ours
pass without
as
trace. Okay, so that means all of you are going to be stealthing.
well.
Yeah, stealthy. Now there is a fire starting on that desk before this, because Carl said it before the guards are coming. So
Okay.
there's a bit of a bonfire happening.
Okay, so you threw a Molotov at the desk and another one at the main room entrance. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're
this
just
one
starting
over
a
here.
fire in the room that you're leaving,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they like those things are designed to set things on fire. So they do like as you throw them, you do start to see like the carpets, some of the curtains, some of the other things starting to catch fire as a result of what you're doing. Who's the last one out actually? Is it Carl or is it Phoebe?
Might be
Me.
Kira.
Viger?
Look at
Okay,
me
Viger.
now.
Viger, it's starting to get really warm in the room as everyone else is clambering out. You're the last one coming out.
Because I'm
Okay.
conjuring it, so everyone's coming out.
Oh, whoops. Okay, stealth check from everybody, please.
It should be with
Please.
advantage.
God.
It's plus 10.
Oh, okay.
Shit, oh.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage on that?
Heavy armor.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so that's Viger. Okay, that's everyone. Okay, so 24 for Viger, 18 for Xander, 17 for Prometheus, 22 for Carl, 14 for Leia, and 24 for Phoebe.
Should be enough, right?
Okay. Which way are you going? Left
think
or right? You should
left,
be going west
left.
or east.
Wait, where's this back of the building? Is that going north?
The
south?
the building is kind of the entrance to the building was south facing, so it's kind
Okay.
of like almost like straight. If you go if you go left, you're going west. If you go right, you're
We're
going
going
east.
west. So we're going west, right?
Yeah, I think if we go west, we'll go
northwest.
we're like we're behind the Minotaur. Yeah, so like northwest, and then we'll go up the mountain and then back. Keep going west until we get to the other side of Sturgeon's Row. It's like we're going
Okay.
up and around and back down.
Are you still wearing Sidon armor?
No, I just have it in the bag.
He has it in the bag. He's not wearing it. Okay,
Stygian row.
you're moving. How fast are you moving? How careful are you being? You rolled like with the pass without a trace going, like you're stealthier, but like how like are you double timing it? Are you moving out? Are you moving slowly or what are you doing?
I think we're a jog.
Yeah,
All
kind
right.
of like.
'Cause
'Cause it's like a night. You're walking like
Is that night as
perpendicular
well?
to a 45-degree cliff face or like rocky
I'd
face.
say-
I'd say like as we go through the trees, we're avoiding as much leaves
There's no
as possible.
trees. This
Oh,
is like
there's
not.
this is a rock face. Here.
Oh, okay.
we're double
What-
time. We double time.
There's like maybe some
Well-
boulders and stuff like that that you could potentially drop behind because like it's.
I'm gonna tactically leave. I'm gonna leave. Find a place that looks kind of inconspicuous on a rock, and I'm gonna leave one of the helmets, silent helmets there.
Okay.
Okay. I keep going.
Where the fuck my pen go? Okay.
Wait, are you?
Um,
Wait. Prometheus, are you making sure there's no fingerprints on that as you're leaving it?
Fingerprints.
I don't know. Like,
fingerprint.
I don't know what Dan could do. I don't know.
finger like okay, there's a certain degree of forensics that are
Yeah,
capable with magic, but fingerprints are not one
No,
of them.
okay, that's fine then. Never mind.
I think the blood from inside the helmet is probably gonna do more.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you want to just double up on stealth then?
Well, we're kind of more relying
I'd
on
say
the
should we
darkness.
disperse and come
Yeah.
back as a group in like 3 hours?
Yeah, we split. Yeah,
Sure.
sounds good. We split up
Yeah.
into duos or something, and we meet back at the Satire's Tail or something.
Yeah,
Should we?
satire.
Yeah.
The Satyr.
I'm happy with that. You want to just
Satyrs.
3 groups of 2 or something?
Yeah.
Okay, who's splitting up with whom?
I'm last out. So who was second last?
Prometheus
third?
was first. Then we'll say Sander, Leia, Carl, Phoebe. Then Bigger.
So me and Phoebe then. I think Carl.
Or Leia.
Carl.
Carl,
Leia.
myself, Prometheus.
And then you and Prometheus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Does that mean Pass Without Trace is gone, or is it?
At
It
the
is
moment you split, it will be.
Okay.
Well, me and Phoebe will have.
Well, let's walk. Okay, let's have it going for like a half an hour after we away from as we're.
It lasts an hour, so yeah, so about half an hour should be.
And then so after
close.
half an hour we split.
Yeah, and then me and Phoebe will still have it until it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're moving west along the cliff wall, and you're starting to hear more and more movement. And you're kind of keeping down low, moving behind the buildings, along the edge of Mount Vulcan. You like if as you're moving along, you gather at least a platoon's worth of soldiers has moved through in the direction of Maximus's estate. You moving quietly, you've caused a large commotion of individuals. So okay. After 30 minutes of carefully moving along the edge, you get to the edge of the Stygian Road district, and with a bit of like clever climbing, you can make your way into the Felicio district, which is a kind of like a merchant's quarters. It's where like a lot of the merchants would have
from
houses.
the top side of that, are we?
You're coming in from the top side, yeah.
Okay.
It's where a lot of the merchants would have houses for when they're dealing in the Agora or the like. The wealthier ones anyway.
Felicio, is it?
Felicio, yeah. Felicio.
Felicio. Okay.
So you're coming into the Felicio district. What do you do?
Is this where we're splitting?
I think we're splitting up. I'm gonna kind of like tidy up my clothes a little bit. they stow the weapons and maybe start kind of fast walking like with purpose with Xander
Yep.
towards like south. You know.
So that's what Prometheus and Xander are doing. Carl and Leia.
We're acting drunk, by the way. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
kind of a little bit. Yeah, kind of
Right,
like we're
so
singing a little soldier
between
song.
you
I'll-
two guys, then.
I'll sing a song.
Yeah. So
Okay. So in that case, from the two of you, I will like performance.
yeah.
See how good you are, kind of. Okay. A 25 and a 15, averaging a 20. Okay. So the two of you put up a very like you all make your way into the Thalicio district. Prometheus and Xander split off, and from the moment they split off, the other four of you, you're suddenly looking at them, it's like, fuck, they're really good at acting like drunkards. Maybe they got a lot of practice. So that's what the two of those guys are doing. What direction are you heading? Like, what's your kind of goal, just so I know? Where are you looking at going? Where's your kind of?
I think we're taking, if that's what we use on, I think we're taking a long way down into the Meticles district, and then we're going up from there into the roost. Not the roost, the tail. There's tail.
Yeah.
Okay, you're taking that route down into Meticles? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that then Carl and Leia. As you see Xander and Prometheus move off, what are you two of you doing? How do you split up? Like, what's your kind of?
We still in disguise? Is she still an old lady? Am I still a leper?
I forgot that you were dressed like that, actually.
Oh,
Well,
I
no,
think
Leia wouldn't have been because she was benefiting from heavy armor, and there's no way she could have been an old lady wearing heavy armor. You could still be, you could still look like a leper because wizards and lepers are pretty similar in look. But what do you do?
What do I do? I'll just eat cupcakes and watch them perform. Are we splitting up now? I'm so confused.
Yeah, they're splitting up. So Prometheus and Xander have already left.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Where did they go? Where are we going?
You're
Am I
going to
suppo-
meet up in Sadu's Tail, but you're going to split up. It's the whole idea.
I'm gonna go to Zoran's, I guess. I'm gonna
Zoran's.
tell.
Oh, he's in the Agora.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take Carl with you to a potion shop in the Agora at 11 o'clock at night.
I
Okay.
mean, can I clean her up first with prestidigitation and myself up?
Oh yeah, easily done.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are making your way to Zoran's. Okay. And you're cleaned up. One of you looking like a leper, and another one looking like an armored
Actually,
cleric.
what about Temple of Lysteria?
What?
That makes more sense to go to during the night, right?
Okay, yeah, let's go. I'm down to go to the temple, yeah? If it's still open.
We'll just pass. We'll probably pass by Temple of Lysteria before.
We'll pray outside, okay?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys are, after a little while, going to be following in the same footsteps as Xander and Prometheus, but a little bit of a gap. But you're heading to the Temple of Lutheria before going to
Satyr's Tail.
to the Satyr's Tail. So that leaves Vigor and Phoebe. You're seeing the other two. You're seeing the two guys in front acting like putting on a really good performance of looking like drunkards late at night, and then two of your spellcasters just going, "Fuck it, let's just walk." Like 5 minutes later. What did the two of you doing?
Would we know what's in this area? Like, would it be popping with people at this hour, or would it be quite quiet?
At this hour, this district would be quite quiet.
Okay.
It's the Felicio district is it's mainly just like housing for merchants. The Great Agora itself, the Vault of Thalea, which is like the main bank, and the Great Gardens. That's about it.
Okay. Are we trying to aim to head somewhere, or are we just like walking? Like, are we trying to get back home, kind of thing? Is that like
We're
our
going
main
back
goal?
to the Satyr's Tail.
To Satyr's Hill. Okay.
Just separately.
What do you think, Phoebe? Do you want to like play some tunes, and we'll just like sing some songs as we walk down?
Well, I feel
Or,
like that's
how fast
super
will that trace go?
suspicious. Like, who does that?
I mean, I have fast without trace, so we could continue that if you want.
Not just kind of we can probably try and sneak around, and if someone looks at us suspiciously, we'll start having like a heated conversation or something. Make it sound like we're in the middle of
Arguing.
like a hot argument.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So no interesting stopovers, just a slow walk. Okay. In that case, what we'll do then is I'll activate this screen. Just bring us back to this.
Do we get card roll? A D100.
Okay. So Prometheus and Xander do not get caught. For Carl and Leia, you are lucky that the route that you're taking does not raise suspicion. But at the same time, you do get clocked by guards as you're walking by. Because it's odd to see someone this late at night wearing heavy armor. The two of you are an odd duo. And it's something that you are noticed as you're moving through the city towards the Satyr's Tail. And it's an odd enough thing that they'd remember you. Which might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. You don't know. But you are not approached by anyone. As for Vigor and Phoebe, out of curiosity, I just want to see what you could get if with Pass Without a Trace. Again, just want to see how like do the guards even know you fucking exist? A 19 and a 27. Collectively, no. Like you guys are just moving so quietly through the city, that you don't even encounter anyone. And in fact, with that at the speed that when you're moving at, you end up back in the Satyr's Tail before anyone else.
Ah, shit.
And it's just one of those moments where like you waited like 5 minutes between you all, but at the same time, you got back first before the two of them that were walking like drunkards, and then the other two that were just straight up walking.
Well, they went to pray, didn't they, as well? So
yes, we're gonna get to that now. So Prometheus and Xander went to Medicles and then to Satyr's Tail. I'd say about 15 to 20 minutes after Vigor and Phoebe arrived back to Satyr's Tail. I'd also say Kira would have joined Vigor and Phoebe. To the point where she was so stealthy, the two of you didn't even notice she was fucking there. But you guys, so Xander and Prometheus arrived back to Satyr's Tail about 20 minutes after you. Carl and Leia, the Temple of Lutheria is open at this time of night. Okay, hold on now, 2 seconds. I was prepared for a lot of things, but I wasn't 100% prepared for the Satyr's Tail. No, not the Satyr's Tail, the Temple of Lutheria. Okay.
Shit.
The temple is small. It's nowhere near as large as the Temple of Sidon or the Temple of the Five. both of which up near the palace. This small temple, it stands out from its surroundings due to the obvious wealth that has been lavished on it. As you step towards this obsidian black stone temple, not that large, larger than what we'd call like a like a detached house, but not as the all-encompassing size that you would have seen with the Temple of Sidon or the elegance of the Temple of the Five. This is much smaller, but much more opulent. You see these huge 12-foot tall oaken doors that are open. Small little blue-fired braziers on the at the entrance to this temple. And stepping as you approach, you see the interior of this temple is dominated by dozens of statues of a grinning, dark-eyed woman with a scythe. Casks and painted jugs of wine are stacked along the walls, and the temple is filled with a lovely, sweet fragrance. There's not many individuals here at the moment, but you do spot a long, like a medium to tall woman near the back of the temple, near what looks to be an altar of some sort, with long, almost pearl white hair that reaches down to her butt, and she's wearing long, flowing, suggestive black robes. She's attractive. She's voluptuous, and she is currently pouring a jug into what looks to be a small, almost bronze golden chalice that she's holding in her hand. And as you enter, what do you do?
Do we enter?
Go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah, why not?
Okay.
Can I see whether she has like a necklace on?
Yes, she is wearing a necklace.
Can I wave to her, but also kind of knowing that I'm waving to Netheria?
Okay. So as you enter in, you see there is a couple of other individuals as like past the front doors. There are some. It's hard to call them pews, but almost like benches around this area. And there is one or two individuals that are sitting in them. Some look to be praying, and some look to be in the middle of some form of substance abuse. Head lolled back, eyes rolled, and drooling out of their mouths. And as you approach, you see this this woman. Let me see, can I? There's no substance really there, but they're like visible anyway. They're just kind of laid back, completely out of it. This woman, she sees you and she looks at you. You do your little wave. And she gives a little kind of wave back. Welcome to the temple to Our Lady of Death and Dreams. What brings you here at such time of night? It's odd to see such a leper such as you. We don't get many of those here, but all are welcome in Our Lady's wisdom. And you, some nice armor you're wearing. What brings you here? Do you wish to sample our wine?
We're here to pay our respects to the goddess of death and dreams, and we're also here to. We're new to the city, and we've heard that the goddess likes to party, and we like to partake and have a good time, like these nice guys over here are. You know, the ones that are zonking off.
It is always good to see new acolytes. Where have you come from? What brings you to the city? I can, and you see her gesture off to the side, with almost like a little beckoning motion, and from the side you see this large 6'3", 6'4" man, muscled to hell and back, with white paint all over his face and just dark paint around his eyes, almost looking like a skull painted onto his face, and a white shock of hair through his hair, a white streak of hair through his long to his short enough black hair. She beckons for something. Trellis, my dear, will you get some wine for our guests? Go on, please tell me. What brings you here? I love seeing new faces in the city, those that wish to partake in the glory of our goddess. But that can't be the only reason you're here. You can't be here just for this temple, no?
No, 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 no. We actually came from Astoria, and your goddess has been in contact with us multiple times, and that's why we decided to
Oh,
visit the one and only temple of Etheria, which,
you've been blessed by our goddess.
Indeed, we have.
well, more so, she's given us a fun time.
Ah, what kind of fun time? Our goddess is known for
We
many,
went
many.
insane for a bit, a little bit anxiety, and some people became a little bit
Oh,
yeah, but it's all in good faith, and this is fun, right? Chaos is nice, right?
that is true. Well, the goals and actions of our goddess are mercurial at the best of times. I've never heard. No, actually, no, that's not true. I have heard of her giving these kind of sensations
Does that
to
mean she liked?
individuals. Mm, that's to be debated. I personally have never received any of those kind of emotions. I generally get more feelings of pleasure. I get to
Oh,
enjoy myself whenever she treats me with her presence, even if just for a moment.
I feel like Carl got a little bit of that pleasure.
Sorry, I apologize. My name is Septia. My dear brother Trellis. And you are Carl, and what is your name?
My name's Leia.
Leia. Beautiful name.
I apologize for being so pedantic, but we do intend to spend a significant portion of the evening and the morning staying here, enjoying the culture, enjoying what you have to offer, and by extension, donating generously to your cause and to the temple. The pedantic part being, could we ask for guest rights as we stay for our stay here tonight?
That is an interesting request. You don't feel safe here?
Well, I do feel safe, but I do feel much safer knowing that there's a bit of a win-win going on. If there's a bit of a transaction going on.
I suppose. What do you think, Trellis? And you see this large man. He just lets out a. What does she say? And you just see Septia in response to that. Just look at him. And go, "Oh, fine. And you see her throw her head goes back, and then her eyes just flick white for a solid 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds before they flick back, and it's their normal, almost purple eye color. And hello, Carl Hura. Hello, WSLB. I suppose suppose guest right for the night can be achieved. Our goddess is most curious that you are here. Interesting. Okay. Let's bring some bread and some salt. And he moves over to a corner where there's a table, brings forward the bread and salt, and then produces a cup as well of water for you two. Okay. Do
I
you
eat.
partake?
We
I
have been
eat.
given guest rights, yeah?
If we eat,
This
then
is
we
part of
eat.
this is part of the process of like you're being presented with bread and salt and water to quench your thirst, and bread to fill your belly. It's part of like the guest right kind of ritual.
Nice. I also bring out my wine and pour them a few glasses. The good stuff.
It's like, reciprocation. You don't see that very often with guest right. Very well, thank you. And she drinks some of the wine. You are now under the effect of guest right. So
It's
Okay,
party
let's go.
time.
Let's go. Let's have a good time. I'm going to take out a bag of 30 gold, put it on the table, and say, let's all have a good time. Me, you, your brother Leia. Let's all have a good time tonight.
oh, you're
How
looking
much?
for that kind of night.
What can we get for 30 gold? Just to
Mm,
whet my appetite.
30 gold, not much. Not for what I can do.
Oh.
But and she's looking around at some of the other people that are present. Like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for substance? Are you looking for alcohol? Or are you looking for an experience?
I'm looking for something I can't get anywhere else. So alcohol, I can get anywhere. Substance, I have not tried it before. Experiences, I'm definitely up for new experiences. Leia?
You interest me.
I do whatever Kyle does.
Shit.
Okay. Okay. Drugs it is. We'll see where the night takes us. 30 gold? Yes, that'll do.
30 for now.
Don't tempt me. Meanwhile, like while she's interacting with you, the other man, Trellis, has been kind of looming around, just almost not quite pacing, but just moving slowly around you.
Me.
But okay, the two of you, just and like as a group, he's not like moving in a circle. He's just kind of like moving side to side behind her.
I say hi to him. He
Okay.
hasn't spoken
Join
yet.
us.
Okay. This can easily be a fade to black moment. You were
Shit.
under guest right, and Septia is more than willing to do whatever you want, really. And she will provide, like for the 30 gold and then more. She's interested. She wants to know what's going to happen. The question is, what are Carl and Leia's boundaries? Pretty much just
Just want to have a
nothing
good
permanent.
time.
nothing permanent. Okay.
Yeah. It's like
Unless it's good permanent.
No.
A
Leia
tattoo?
doesn't want permanent. Just Carl.
Get yourself the Etheria tattoo.
I think he already has
That's an
it.
option.
Whoa, there's an option. Does it
Mm,
give us boons?
No.
Carl, do it. Get the tattoo, bro.
I know
Or
what will
you
get us.
can get it. You can get it carved.
Oh no. I said good permanent,
This
not
place
bad
is
permanent.
all nothing, no holds barred in this place. If you want to get into body horror shit, they will do it with you. Like it's these two, as you spend more and more of your evening with them, you in like a haze of drunkenness and alcohol, a haze of alcohol and strange powders and foods that you've and smokes and that you've never experienced before. Everything just becomes like a haze. And you hear Septu go to you, Carl. What's it like being chosen by the Oracle?
It's good fun. It pays the
Okay, I just
bills.
want to say right now, you are popped off your mind, like on substances. So
Good. I got a lot of fucking money. I can kill
yeah,
people.
oh, yeah.
Fucking do whatever I want. I'm having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
No regrets. No regrets. I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna be the best wizard in all of the land. You're gonna see it, and I'm gonna come back here. If you
Oh,
know,
I'd like to see that. What where are you off to next? After here.
I'm going to feign that I don't know. Just saying, ooh, wherever the winds take me.
Who
This is
knows?
going to be a deception check with disadvantage.
I help
Yeah.
because I also say who
No,
knows.
no. You're like this is over the course of over the course of the evening.
We actually
Let's
don't
see
know
if we
where
can.
we're going.
I'm okay with this. Yeah, that's fine.
7. Okay. Where the winds take you, that's not very specific. I want to know more. I want to be able to follow your story, your journey. I want to be regaled with the tales of what you accomplish. You want to be the greatest wizard in all of Thalea? That means you need to have fans, and I can be an adoring fan.
No.
No.
I have a very strict guideline on how to live my life. If I have not achieved something, I will not boast about it. You can hear all about it from our good friends, the Bard and the other Bard.
Okay. Who's the other bard?
The other
I know.
Bard is.
I know
Sorry,
your
God?
party consists of Vigor Prometheus, son of Pithor, no surname to my knowledge. That'll have to be fixed. Xanderix Phoebe Buffet. And you have another companion. Why
No.
don't you tell me about your other companion?
No.
He's not so much. It's not so much another companion. It's more so. We have a druid in our ranks who also likes to sing.
Vigor yes.
Yes, that idiot.
Yes.
That he is the other
I've
bard
heard
who will
many things.
foretell of all of our.
My lady likes him.
Oh,
My
he does.
lady
She
likes him a lot.
does.
Yes.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, she tried to get him once. Didn't work. I don't know why. She'd like him again, though. If you want to bring him as a prize, she would adore that.
I'm under oath to not betray my fellow companions. So long as it does not come to that, I'll see what I can do.
Who says anything about betrayal? I'm
But
sure
what?
with enough persuasion he'll come willingly into her arms.
With enough, yes, but he is also under another oath. He is betrothed to one and only the another person.
But bitch Versi. Yes,
So
she's been a pain in all of our sides, and she's like sure she got you stuck into this whole mess. Why do you not want to not be here?
I do.
There's a fair amount of danger here, and aren't you fated to die?
Fated to die in my old age. I'll take those chances.
Yes, we're all fated to die to old age, but fates have something else for you, don't they?
They do, but not today. Not under your company.
Yes, not today. Yes, you are very wise for the guest right. I don't know if you hadn't requested that. Oh, you might be seeing Our Lady right now.
That's why I'm very pragmatic. Very
Yes,
pragmatic
I
person.
like
feeling.
that about a person. And then she looks over to you, Leia.
I'm drunk.
Yeah. What's it like? What's it like being a niece to our goddess?
Nice.
I don't remember it much. My auntie.
Mean? I would. I've. I have only witnessed our goddess's true form only. Well, no, witnessed it many times. But I only spent a short period of time on her barge. That was a glorious existence. She sent me here, my brother and I here, to spread her love.
Yes,
I
everyone.
and that short time I had with her, very memorable. I find it difficult to believe that you would not remember.
I've been asleep for the longest time, and for some reason, all my family is gone. Besides Lucia and Sidon, so who knows what happened to them?
Yes, I don't know.
Do
Yes,
you
Carl,
know?
you're hearing. What was that?
I
Do
don't
you
think I know any of this, right?
Nope.
I just say whatever. Yeah, you should. But
Okay.
are you reacting to me or what?
I'm just listening. I'm shocked.
Wow.
I'm appalled.
Leia, if I may call you Leia, or do you prefer double Leia? Which do you prefer? Leia? Okay.
We're friends, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Friends drink each other's wines, and then I give her a glass of wine.
Yeah. She handily takes it from you, and she gives you hers. You notice the wine that she's drinking has a distinctly more metallic taste to it.
Oh, let's go.
What's that? I don't know.
It's not. It's almost like blood mixed with wine.
Hot. I feel like I would be able to taste the blood.
Oh yeah, you can fucking taste it. It's blood mixed with wine.
Where did you get this from? This is actually pretty good.
Oh, we got a donation. Yes, we get our wine out from some satyr out in the vineyards. And he provides the wine, and then we add a little bit of extra to it. Give it that little je ne sais quoi, so to speak. That brings the people back for more.
That's really smart.
Yes, our our goddess she is a very giving god. She loves to party. She loves the debauchery, the excess, and she wants everyone else to enjoy themselves. So we do our best to make sure that the people of this soon to be fine city enjoy themselves too.
How do we be in the presence of her? How do we do we if we hold a big enough party?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that with her. She the only real chance of you visiting or seeing her in her in her glory would be to travel to her barge.
To her where?
Her barge. Through
Where?
Charybdis. Okay. You see, okay, with what she said, can Carl
I don't know what that
and
means.
Leia make a history check with disadvantage?
See.
Jokes on you of +7.
Plus 5. Okay, a 10. Still no fucking clue what she said.
The barge. Okay.
Is that like down the road?
Unfortunately, no. It's a bit of a journey. It's treacherous. Only the most sincere and fervent of her followers are ever successful in in even glimpsing it, let alone enjoying its presence. Enjoying the many delicacies and experiences as you so like on board.
But you're her follower. You're the most sincere follower I've ever seen.
I am one of the. I am. My brother and I are the most decorated, bar that annoying tiefling, Chandras.
Oh, seen him. He's pretty annoying.
Yes, he is. He's
sucking
he
the
likes
king's
he likes to lord over the fact that he was there more recently than we were, but he is still a loyal follower. Yes. Okay. Now, question is,
Can you
how much
talk?
longer do you want to spend here? What are you gonna say?
Can you talk? Can you talk to Letheria? Do you have community? Do you have contact with Letheria, or is it just?
I do a little bit, yes. As her high priestess here in the city, I have a certain degree of communication with her.
But I suggest that you relay a message to her, in such that she doesn't try to kill me as fast as she would like to. I'm sure she wouldn't like the fun to end so soon.
What?
I don't know if I can get that through to her. She wouldn't.
A mere suggestion.
Her opinion of you, Carl Hirath, is one very much of desire. She wants you. She wants you dead. For what reason? I don't know. She doesn't really relay the reasons behind her intentions. She's very mysterious like that. She likes the chase. She likes the everything. The everything is the sensation of it all. But all I do know is she's rather single-minded with you.
Yes, I've known so far. Well, it's so unfortunate. I'm gonna down the rest of my drink. If only we could have this another way.
Unfortunate, the sooner you die, the sooner you're in her presence.
Whoa!
I
Everyone
disagree
who
with that.
dies. She is the Lady of Death.
No, I disagree with that. I do not wish to meet her dead, as every other mortal will soon succumb to. I want to meet her while I'm still alive. It's still a threat.
I suppose we leave it there for the evening.
Oh.
Unless you have another question there, Double.
No, no.
No?
Just stopped.
Okay. Well,
Real quick, do they have goats there I could buy?
goats.
Like as a sacrifice?
None present at the moment.
Or some kind of animal, you know?
There's actually no animals present. There's evidence of where sacrifices would take place, but this time of night they don't keep them. They don't have them just milling about in the temple.
Gotcha.
You
kind
know
of
you
like
can sacrifice money as well, right?
I don't know how that works. I thought you have to
can
sacrifice like
sacrifice
something
anything.
tangible, like actual
Money.
like living things. No.
It's the thought that counts.
How do I sacrifice 1 silver just to see how it works?
She's gonna kick your ass.
So wait,
I
what are
don't
you
know what
doing?
happens. Leia is saying I can sacrifice money. I don't know what that means. I'd like to sacrifice 1 silver.
Was that something you read, Leia? Or
Wait, I thought you can sacrifice like I remember in the dungeon at some point we sacrifice money.
I
The
can't remember.
is
Oh, to get
That
in with
might be. What was that?
just again with the Minotaurs, we had to put. I think we put some silver on the tray, and it was like a. I think it was a
Oh,
Minotaur holding it.
that was different. That was tribute. That was a
oh
specific thing to that location.
right, so we cannot sacrifice silver.
Not not here. No, we have Our Lady is not really wanting for opulence and gold. She has that in plenty supply. What she really wants, well, other than your soul,
Oh, cut your
it's-
finger off and give it to her.
No, it's too much. I'll
Cut
tell
it.
you what. I
Cut
will I will what's it called? Concede.
Do it.
I will allow. I will allow for a half pint of blood from myself to be, I guess, donated to her.
okay.
But through
Trellis.
no permanent harm. This is just the
Yes.
blood. This is just the blood.
Yes, that can be arranged. And he comes over with a jug and a knife. It's a more kind of sacrificial looking knife, more ornamental, decorated with blue eyes. And it's got a curve to it, almost like the head of a scythe. As he comes forward, he goes, "Where do you want me to draw it from?"
I guess hold out the palm of my hand. I'm going to say no more than a half pint.
Let me find another jug then.
Well-
And he goes and finds a jug that looks more like it would fit a half pint. You hold your hand out, and he immediately slashes down. I'm gonna say, because you are willingly doing this, half pint. How many liters of blood are in a person?
Oh,
Or
I think
8?
it's 7 or 8. Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
it's a lot.
I'd say wait liters.
It's not that much.
It's like donating a bag of blood. That should be fine.
In the
Okay,
palm.
it's about 2.4, we'll say, liters.
Yeah.
That's a lot of blood. No,
Oh,
sorry,
it's
not 2.4, 0.24. But still, like, yeah, there's a big difference there. But it's still like
It's a good
that
chunk.
much blood. That's still a fair amount of blood. It's like a
That's a
goblet's
good
worth.
chunk. Well, we'll see how I feel afterwards.
Yeah, so I'm gonna that's gonna be I'm gonna roll.
painful.
It's gonna be painful, and I'm gonna roll 2d8.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you got lucky
Yeah,
there.
that's pretty
6
good.
damage.
You might as well take some poison with it.
If they have poison offer, I'll take it.
Oh, did it pop up with something for you there?
No, it's probably bonfire from 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah.
From the house earlier. No?
Didn't use it on
Okay.
the house.
Yeah, sometimes the concentrator thing's a bit funky. So he slices down, and you immediately feel a sharp bit of pain as the blood comes dripping out into the goblet that he presents. And when you feel like about a half pint of blood is left to your hand, what do you do?
I cauterize it with prestidigitation.
Okay, so you just now have a scar across the palm of your hand, from
Yep, that's fine.
this, and he pulls back the goblet and goes to Septia. What do you want me to do with this? And she turns. Oh, it'll be useful later.
Wait, it's not a sacrifice.
Our Lady appreciates your sacrifice.
If she doesn't try to kill me so fast, she might be privy to some more later. But
Tempting
one could be
offer.
hopeful. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Trellis moves away with the goblet of your blood. Okay. That is, unless you have anything else you want to say to these two, I think we can leave it there, and then you can meet up with. Okay. You also know you were doing something else in the morning at like 6 a.m.
Yep.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we stay
You say
tonight?
you're pausing it there because I'm gonna put mine to bed now for pausing it. Or did you pause it?
No. Hold on. No.
okay. I can hear you. I'm just gonna put.
Yeah.
Mine to
You
bed.
go do that. I'm gonna.
It was just this section, Colin.
It's just this section I was pausing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fade to black. What are you guys like? Are you guys meeting back up in the Satyr's Tail with the rest of the party, like for the morning, or what are you doing?
Meet up in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
fuck.
time do
Well,
we
fuck
need?
it. We'll stay here.
What time do we need to be at the to meet the cult of the snake in Metacles?
The time frame they roughly gave you was near around dawn, pretty much.
Oh.
And dawn is yeah, it's we'll say like. Is there anything that let me there was a lot of messaging going on in the chat that I was trying to focus on, but clean up with Xander in our room, put on armor, clean weapons. You note that heading down to John the Broad's tavern, fake drinking wine on the way down. Okay. Went out with Kira's admirer. Okay, yeah.
So I didn't think that I left that note twice, but yeah.
Yep.
So.
Making
I'm
sure
not sure
there's
if
nothing
Xander was
else.
coming down with me, but I was pretty much I was spreading a little bit of silver around, getting John to say like, oh, like just to kind of cover for me.
He's open at that time of night, but he's also very quiet. Most people have kind of moved on back to their own beds, and he's more than welcoming to you coming in.
Cool. I'm gonna short rest and stuff up there, so a little bit.
There, you don't have enough time for a long rest before whatever you're planning to do with the Cult of the Snake.
Yeah, we'll do a short rest.
So yeah, if you want to, I will say also, Carl and Leia, you do guys also get the benefit of a short rest.
Let's go.
Over the evening. Do you all? So does Phoebe, Viger, Xander, and Prometheus all go down to John the Broad's tavern in the Medicles district?
Do I take it's a new day?
Yeah. Well, no, dawn hasn't happened yet, so technically, yeah. A new day is.
Well, like I'm just
Always seems
there's an
weird, yeah.
option here to is it new day and take or not take?
What's this for?
It's for the short rest.
Yeah, it's a new day. It's not dawn though, but yeah, it's a new day.
Maybe half an hour before dawn when I'm gonna whoever's there at the bar when I'm there, I'm gonna head down.
Okay. So you get down to the Laughing Fox.
I'm trying to act inconspicuous as well. Maybe we're kind of like splitting out and duos again. A little bit.
Okay. So yeah, you may the four of you get down to John the Broad's tavern, leaving a note for Carl and Leia when they eventually get back. So you guys are just relaxing there until the time until whatever time it may be. Carl and Leia like, at what point do you head back to the Southeast Tail?
At like 5 morning.
Okay,
Yep.
so you head back to the Southeast Tail. You find a note written by Prometheus, informing you of a rough idea. Like, what was the note again that says? Went out drinking down near the docks after dinner with Kira's admirer. Be back late. Now, mind you, at the moment, the two of you are still considered intoxicated.
Yeah, that's fine.
Question.
We're
That
gonna
is,
be
no,
allowed
as
about
in
it.
like you have the you are of this, you have the state intoxicated. Just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Is it possible we would have seen them on our way down?
Unless you were quite literally walking by the temple, it's hard for me to say yes.
Okay,
If
that's
you know
fine.
what I mean.
Oh,
Hmm?
maybe it's a little bit too late. Can I ask the Temple of the Snake fellas for drugs on the to go?
Wait, Temple of the Snake. Well, I think you mixed up two things there. There's Temple
That's
of
fair.
Lutheria and Temple of the Cult of the Snake.
Sorry. Temple of Lutheria. Ask them for like drugs so I can like take them whenever I want. Or is that too late now?
It's a bit too late.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to go back. Okay. So I'm trying to look what's trying to think what's the thing that you have. Okay, because you're going through the day and we're coming up to dawn. I'm going to need, and without a long rest, I'm going to need all of you to make a nice and lovely Constitution saving throw, or
Let's see
get
if
exhausted.
My second one.
I do it.
Oh, you got a +2 onto your save then, onto your DC.
Okay. I think I passed it.
Oh yeah, you passed it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Viger and Phoebe are both got level 1 exhaustion.
No.
So what that means is, if I can remember. Oh god, this. You have disadvantage on ability checks. The two of you. All right. So given enough time, you all meet up in John the Broad's Tavern, the Laughing Fox, in the Metacles district. You were told to meet Gracchus and Nero somewhere in the district. What you do?
I'm gonna quickly give us a little speech. It's like, guys, I know that was a clusterfuck, but I think we can pull this together. Okay, we gotta get down there. You fuckers need to open up your eyes. You're falling asleep over there, and you guys are drunk as fuck. So it's not gonna go well. So, but we can do it. We can do it, guys. Yeah. So there's the
Wait,
inspiring speech.
Two of us are intoxicated. Another two of us are exhausted, and the two of us are fine. Okay, sure, we're half going. So
Yeah, I just want to double check.
Actually, sorry.
No, you go.
I'm going to use 5 lay on hand points on both Carl and on Leia to heal them of their
Poison
ailment.
condition. Yeah, it would heal them of the poison condition.
Okay, so
Is it poisons that you can heal?
I can heal poisons. Yeah, you just have to use 5.
Wait, is it Carl or me? I'm confused.
Oh, you are exhausted. 2 of you are exhausted, and 2 of you are drunk. And the drunk gives you the poison condition, which is disadvantage on ability and on attack rolls.
Too many
So
baby Guinnesses.
yeah, too many. Those things are lethal. So they.
I've got like 25, but it doesn't actually show how much I've got here.
Oh, is there like a hotkey? Is there no macro if you target them?
Oh yeah, I'll do that here. Sorry, okay, target, features, lay on hands, pull, cure condition.
Yeah.
Nothing to
Oh, hold
do.
on. Let me put poison on him here
Yeah.
Wait, why am I poisoned?
Okay.
because you're drunk.
Features.
Drunk is the
Oh,
poison
oh,
condition.
oh, that kind of drug.
Yeah,
Or
that
kind of poison. Okay.
Yeah, not
And also on Leia as well. Sorry, here we go. And features. And that's cool. Cure condition. Lovely.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I love when this shit works.
Yeah, it's working perfect.
All right, so you're down to only 15 lay on hands. Okay.
Now before we do, can we subtly spread out the cash, or is that a bit conspicuous to do?
Better not have got robbed.
And maybe we ask John, do you have a private room just for a sec?
It's like
Just
I don't really have much in the way of like rooms. This is more just kind of a drinking hole. But I've got like a kind of a room down at the back, around the back that you can use just for a little bit.
Cool.
If you need it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Cool. Yeah. Don't spend too long in there, but yeah, go ahead. So what are you doing in there?
Take bag of gold out.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have it or who has it?
I have it.
No, yeah. Hang on. Do you?
Prometheus has it.
What you took off Maximus?
Oh, do I have it? Oh, I think I do actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay. Prometheus has it. Okay.
Um.
You want to count it?
Yeah. Just a quick count.
Okay.
Like I got some stuff
Well,
as
we
well. I don't know what I got from the guys.
Okay. Hold on. I need to turn a light on in here. It's getting dark.
Yeah, you're missing a few zeros on whatever amount you've written down there, man. You know?
Yeah. I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Not-
what you've found on Maximus's body after kind of everything, you discovered that it was a bit of counting, 750 gold pieces.
Well, we're rich again.
And a piece of paper which had a permit which allows him to sell minotaurs, signed by the Commander Gaius of the Order of Sidon, and stamped and signed by King Acastus.
Now, I think before we divide this out, I think we owe people cash from the buying the Minotaur. Do we? Do we not?
Yeah.
Or is
Do you
that
want the
a
breakdown, or should
loss?
we
Or is it a lost cost? What do people think?
Wait. How much did we take from?
Didn't someone take a
Igor?
chunk out of my wallet at one
We
point?
did, yeah.
A small chunk. A small chunk. Though.
How much?
Just give me half it back. I don't mind.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. So if we take that out straight away, that leaves us with 500. No, 455. For us, divided by 6. Divided by 6 is 75, or so. Well, basically 78 each. You know. Yeah.
Take
Oh, so
70.
76 each. 76 each.
Take
76.
70.
But
Yeah.
I think we get this original back.
Yeah, you get the original back plus that. So,
75.8.
yeah. Like
We're rich again.
So I got
Yeah.
75.8 plus what I
We
was
all
owed.
get. Wait, what happens? We all get that?
So yeah, you get Cahill, you get 123 plus your plus 75.8.
I get 123 plus 75.
0.8.
Yeah.
0.8.
So that 0.8 is, we'll just say 8 silver.
So that's
75.
gold.
So you get 120. So Vigor gets 123 gold, 75, another 75 gold, and 8 silver, and then everyone else gets whatever they're owed.
Okay, oh god.
Cool. Okay, without further ado, let's go kick some ass.
Okay. So, that leads us to the next thing.
Do we have health for the inspiration?
What?
Do we not get
Oh,
health from the inspiring leader?
yeah,
Oh,
you all get 8.
Okay. So that brings.
Um,
I'll manually put it in.
Okay.
Just make sure none of you are cheating.
Yeah. A wizard with the most health.
That's fucking bonkers.
yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah. Some of you didn't take any damage. Okay.
Considering how Maximus was like, he's a fighter as well. Like,
Yeah, and like it was just the people that he was in front of just had high AC, and that's what he would not good against. Yeah. Okay. So leaving from the Laughing Fox, you head in a direction that you like believe you will find Grecos and Nero, where they a rough idea of where they said to meet them before before the ambush of the shipment of minotaurs. So what we'll do then is I'll bring us over to dawn is starting to come. Let me put you out onto this map. Okay. And there you go. Hopefully you start coming over.
oh,
Nice.
cool.
Okay. So you find yourselves on a street in the Metacles district. It's a nice enough street. And you see Grecos and Nero standing in front of you. Like, well, I've heard you guys have had an interesting night.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Some of you looking a little bit more tired than the others. But
We were drinking in the pub by the docks. It's a great night.
yeah, whatever floats your boat, man. But I don't care about that because, in all honesty, you did me a good solid one. You killed that fucker. Or sorry, no, you didn't kill that fucker. I'm just assuming you killed that fucker, but I think we
Is this fucker?
all know.
You're,
Oh, I think
that,
we all know who which fucker we're talking about here. But
I mean,
yeah.
it might if this fucker did hypothetically pass away. I mean, it does make our job a bit easier, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. That's why I'm all like,
Yeah.
I am in full support of what you guys are doing right now. You like that dude. He needed to kick it, but as for our agreed endeavor for the afternoon or the morning, a little bit of news. It's only going to be 1 Minotaur. But he's a little bit more heavily guarded this time. There's going to be 6 members of the Order of Sidon bringing this guy in towards the Minotaur Market, and I think they might have a captain with them as well.
Captain of
Now,
Sidon or a captain of?
yeah, maybe just a captain of Sidon, not a captain of the guard. Don't worry about that. But the only thing I'm going to request here is you guys did a fucking great job earlier, but this time around, it brings a shitload more heat onto this kind of situation if any of these guys die. I know you might want to kill them, but this will make the whole operation a lot fucking harder if there's any
What
more
you're saying
deaths.
is we should kill them.
I'm saying if you kill them, all future business between us is pretty much off. Hey, if a death happens by accident because of something, that's unfortunate. That can be dealt with.
Can we hide
But
the body?
if it's like a full fucking slaughter of them all, I can't. There's not much gonna be.
What if I accidentally moonbeam a bunch of them?
Axe. I don't know what that fucking thing is. Is it lethal?
Yes.
Then please don't. Like like Greco's just like Nero and I. We work on a certain degree of discretion. And when murder comes into thing, well, sorry, not murder, but the having to dispose of bodies makes all of our lives that much more difficult, especially when something else is just after happening further up in Stygian Row that it's got nearly that whole fucking northern section of the city locked the fuck down.
Wasn't us. Don't know what you mean.
Oh, I never thought it was you in the first place. Never at all. But I'm just saying, that shit happens down here, we're gonna have fucking martial law in the whole city streets here. That's not good for anyone here. Okay? So,
Okay.
kindly asking, keep this shit
Should I
non-lethal.
take off my armor then for this?
Do you want to die?
No,
They're not
just
gonna. They're not gonna be pulling their punches. I'm just asking that you pull yours.
Oh, okay.
we can do that. And now,
'Cause I was
Phoebe,
thinking-
do you have
He goes,
any sleeping draft potions, or you already used them up for that spell?
I use them all. I have one potentially helpful spell left, and that's suggestion.
Mm,
I can,
Okay.
of course, make
you have
them
another second
run
level.
away from me, but that's it.
You have another second level. You got one left.
Oh,
Oh, I
another
do.
second.
I have one sleeping draft left. Thank you.
How many people can that hit, by the way? You know,
As
Gonna
much
AoE.
as 9d8 damage does. No, one person.
Oh, it's
not the-
target creature. Yeah, it's not an
Yeah,
AoE.
I was gonna sleep.
Oh, okay. Now,
That's
I
most. It's
yeah,
98.
I do have one thing that could come in handy here. I can go up to them and talk to them and scorn the unworthy to make them get down on the ground. When they do that, um, we come in, we sleeping draft, we knock them unconscious, we do what needs to be done for any of them that are standing. I think that's the best plan. You know,
Blow 'em up.
just
Would they recognize you though?
Hmm?
Would they not recognize you?
Well, I do have a bloody sidearms armor. So potentially I could wear that. Now Carl can help me out with some produce to clean it up, you know. So I mean this is an option. I'm not sure if anyone else has a better plan. We could um or-
that sounds like something. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but like it sounds like you got an idea of what you're doing. My only question is, they're going to be coming along this street here. So like, do you want to hide? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to maybe set up a barricade? Like, what do you want to do here? Like,
I think.
Can we make a commotion, get them all to come out, and then sneak in?
oh no, it's like going to be like a procession of like 6 soldiers, a captain, and the Minotaur moving along this street.
Yeah.
Can we get
So like
some
if
barrels of empty barrels?
yeah, there's like we're in like pretty much the shipyard district. Like
I'd
it's
suggest
barrels. It's barrels are everywhere.
we
Um,
pile up
Oh, wait,
barrels
I noticed we
on a
still
trailer.
have true sight pass without trace thing still on, I think. Is that right?
I'll double check. No, you don't.
Oh, it's a little eye icons.
Yeah, that's exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
I was going to suggest we pile, we put a trailer in one of the alleyways at a bottleneck. We pile up some barrels, and then at the opportune moment we tip it over as a distraction, and to lure the guards to be discombobulated. And two of us try take the Minotaur out and run away with them, while the everyone else tries to deceive the guards to keep looking away from the Minotaur.
I had a really weird thought. If we have a permit to sell minotaurs, can we pretend to be the person?
No, I don't think so.
But we don't want them to know that we got that thing, though.
Yeah, that's like very obvious that we.
Does it have the what's his guy's Maximus' name on it?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Yep. Yep.
JK, so I was fine.
In all honesty, of any of the pieces of evidence I have on you, that is one of the worst.
We should burn
Why
that.
why do we burn it?
Let's burn that right now. Holy shit! Let's burn that.
No, don't say that, because that's what
Not
what
right
me
now.
saying.
I
Um,
take
but-
the paper and eat it.
Okay, I don't
Alright,
stop him.
let Bleeger eat the paper.
Yeah, okay, Vigor's just eating it. As you start to try to chew into it, it's not tearing. It's not. It's
Guys,
you're trying to bite into it and you're trying to rip it. It's not actually
Guys,
tearing.
is this paper? Hands it to Carl.
Oh my god, don't why
going
are we
on here?
doing this in public?
It is paper.
Carl.
Why are we
I
doing
can't
this in
bite
public?
into it, Carl. What the hell?
Okay,
It's
forget
got
that.
magic paper.
Forget that. We have to think about this procession.
So
Sell tickets.
Nero chimes in. It's like, so from what we've seen in the past, they tend to do when they have a captain there, he tends to be in the front, acting all kind of pompous like an asshole, and then it's 2 to 3 of them in the front with him, the procession of minotaurs, and then 3 at the back. That tends to be the kind of what to expect. Sometimes they might have 1 or 2 on the side. Sometimes they're all in the front, all like half in the front, half in the back, with the pompous asshole in the front. So that's the kind of order to expect them in. I don't know if that's any help to you.
Okay, so I mean, I think right now we've got one more sleeping draft. We use that on the captain. Okay, I'm gonna act all cocky. Okay, with the armor on, I go up and I say, basically, hand over the minotaur. Okay, unless we want to use the distraction first, but hand over the minotaur, or else you will all go to the underworld. And then I'm gonna say, and when the captain refuses straight away, Phoebe, you sleeping draft. That chap goes unconscious. I think.
I do have the suggestion spell, so if we can come up with some like a short phrase that would make sense, that would help, that would make them give over the minotaurs.
So
That would be, without
yeah,
being a strong person.
Prometheus has Sidon's armor or something, right? Just say like Sidon ordered you to get the Minotaur, because the king wants it.
Okay.
I don't mind threatening him
I
if you
think
want to try it.
the Minotaur is going to Maximus, no? And they don't know that Maximus is dead.
Just say like the order of
Oh,
Sidon has
okay. Well, I'm
like.
glad you're saying that out in the fucking
Well,
wide
okay,
open
okay.
air like
No,
that.
we're
man.
No, I'm not doing
no.
that. No, I'm not.
I know. I'm saying, when people die before their time, and you might happen to be involved in said person kicking it, it might be in your best interest to not voice their name and the word dead in the same fucking sentence. That is just my piece of advice for living longer in this kind of line of work. Okay? If you're gonna be doing any form of forced death on people, then you might want to be a bit more kind of suave. Okay, kind of choose your words a bit better, especially on a street. You get what I mean? Like, yeah, it's early in the morning. Everyone
I don't
around
mean to
here
be
is
saying that
asleep.
in
but
like the session.
I
but
know,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to. Sometimes,
No, I don't mean
sometimes,
to be
sometimes
putting
words
it
just
in there.
words just slip out. I get that sometimes. But just a little bit of a piece of advice for you. Just
Meanwhile,
oh
I'm still
yeah.
chewing the paper, trying to figure out like
Yeah,
a tear
it's not
point.
it's not
We're
actually tearing.
not.
Every time you try to, it's just kind of like it's bend. You know when it's like plastic that's just kind of like not tearing no matter how much you try. It's kind of
Kira,
like that, but it's
what
paper.
is this?
Oh yeah, Kira's there.
I show Kira this paper, but I don't hand it to her. I'm like, Kira, it's not tearing. What the hell? Is this some magical paper?
Hold on, Kira.
Has an oath under it,
Uh,
probably.
Kira's she just takes it and she goes. She's trying to like pull it apart herself. That looks like it's magical. This isn't my area of expertise, but I'd say it's one of those some form of magical contract. I don't know. She hands it back to you.
Oh,
She kind of wipes her hand a little bit from all the drool from when you try to bite into it. So, what's the plan? Are you gonna go? You gonna try scare the shit out of them, or are you gonna try to be kind of like charming them?
Say
Like,
Sidon ordered us to come get the tour. That's it.
like we've only ever really tried the kind of pokey poke with the swords before. I'd be I'd be interested to see how you guys do with trying to con them out of a minotaur. That'd be fucking class.
yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, we'll calm them, and if it goes
Yeah, I can
wrong,
charm 'em.
we knock them
Charm,
out.
charm. Yeah. Me and Phoebe got this. I can charm. If it doesn't work, we got
The
it back.
problem we're gonna have is witnesses again.
We're not
Can I-
killing.
does this
Guys.
thing not have a range though?
I know, but like, what is the scenario?
It has a 30-foot range, so I could do it from a 30 feet.
What is
distance.
the scenario that when other people's come along and see us taking and knocking out people to get a minotaur, if we fail, it's gonna
But
fucking
I
Then
could
we
charm him
go.
from 30 feet. There's no way he's gonna see that.
We disguise ourselves.
Yeah. There's boxes. We could hide in the boxes.
I say only Prometheus goes in and Phoebe, and then they do their thing to convince them that Sidon wants the Minotaur.
Okay, what if it doesn't work? What do we do?
Then we find another way.
Wait, could I charm?
Why don't
if...
you give me the armor? And
Do-
I can use suggestion to say that Sidon wants the Minotaur.
Sure. Now, yeah.
Do you-
What race are you again in this? By the way, like what species?
I'd be a goat.
That's
Yeah, okay.
the only issue is the original wearer of the armor was humanoid,
Yeah.
and the lower portion of the armor would not really work for you, but the breastplate and above would, and the helmet.
Now you could hide somewhere very close. That's not a problem.
Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Okay. Phoebe, you can pretend to be another slave, just like the Minotaur, and then Prometheus drag you in there and be like, "Yes, Sidon wants a fucking satyr and a Minotaur, like right now." And then Phoebe just
Kira
pretend.
chimes in going, I kind of like where that's going. The only thing I'd say is minotaurs are the only enslaved people, but like nothing wrong with having a satyr servant.
It's more convincing, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the story of
Can I turn
him
into a
getting.
minotaur?
No. Too high CR.
Damn
And also,
what
they're
if we
intelligent.
turned into one and I spoke Minotaur? So like we're two people on top of each other with a big
it. Costume, minotaur costume.
We can also forge a letter in Sidon.
Okay, we need to narrow our options.
We do.
I
Yeah.
think-
Nero goes, yeah. I'm pretty sure the boats arrived.
Okay,
so
can
they-
we?
They'll be hopping off in the
Let's
next like
okay.
15
I'm
minutes.
going. Let's appoint a leader of this party to make the decision that we're gonna do.
I nominate Carl.
I nominate Vigor.
God damn it.
I'm gonna nominate Prometheus.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
fuck.
start forging a letter in Sidon's handwriting.
Okay. In
Okay,
Sidon's handwriting.
Sorry,
Have
what
you
is
even seen Sidon's handwriting?
no Gaius?
Anyone?
Sorry, Gaius.
Okay.
Gaius' handwriting.
What?
I'm gonna, Carl. Will you clean up this armor, make it look really present, like shiny and shit in this? If it
Spits
just
on
doesn't-
it.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Spiggly Spaggity Spoo.
I'll assemble some barrels into a trailer on the side as a distraction, and I'll tip it over on the opportune time.
Okay, where are you doing that?
I'll do it south of where we are.
So like here.
Yes, just in the corner.
Okay.
Just in the corner.
Could I potentially be backup for charm person from 30 feet?
You could if you hide somewhere.
Yeah, I could hide somewhere that's convenient just in case it goes wrong. But
Yeah.
I'll be like last resort.
So we're gonna use. I'm gonna go up and go talk to them. And basically, I'm gonna go get two. I'm gonna say that I was told to get. Guys told me to get two of the guards to come accompany me. Actually, and the rest of them were to go back. Straight to the temple. I go straight to Marius's house. Whatever. Okay. And then you guys use suggestion and charm. Hopefully that works. The
What-
combination.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
about?
we could do Phoebe, we could do yours, and then if it doesn't work, Phoebe, and then Phoebe. Then
I can go dressed as a slave, so I'll be close
Okay,
enough
you'll
to
be there.
the suggestion.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds
So, first of all, Leia, with your attempt to forge a letter
In Gaius'
Writ-
handwriting.
in Gaius's handwriting, it's really hard to do that when you're not at a desk and like you can kind of work through and you've got all different types of paper that you can kind of perfect it. So you just do it in one quick pass, like leaning up against a wall, just kind of writing it down. It's to you it looks fine, but to anyone else it just looks like scribbles on a page that's barely legible. It's not. It's in all honesty, it's not a very good forgery. Even anyone who would have any familiarity with Gaius, the person would know he would never write something this scruffy.
Okay, can I ask Kara to help me?
What was that?
Can I ask Kara to help me?
Like,
Because
what do you want a
probably
hand
would
with?
know.
You want a hand with like writing something?
Yes,
What-
can you
what,
help?
what are you trying? What do you want to say?
I just want to forge in Gaius' handwriting to say that Sidon is looking for sacrifices, slave sacrifices in terms of Satyr and
Okay, you want me to write this? Okay, I
Yeah,
think I remember seeing his handwriting on the note that you stabbed up onto the door. Okay.
Shit.
Shit.
Is
What?
Is that plus 14?
Yes.
Oh my god.
She's a fucking goddess. But I've been downplaying her shit for the last while. So what she forms something that looks similar to his handwriting, but it looks more rushed. So it's something that under not a lot of scrutiny might be okay.
Okay,
Um,
let's use that. Thank you so much.
So on the note, could I requested that this gives authority for the transport of the Minotaur to me to deliver,
Yeah.
and command of the situation, or something like that. Or give it authority to control the situation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then Xander is forming a barricade. How do we want to? Do not know how to.
Cool. I might need divine inspiration as well from someone, if that, or some type of inspiration, if there's any floating around.
Shit.
Oh, I need to. I don't have any kind of like walls or anything to put down. But okay, we'll just say from here across to here, you've got a cart then, right?
It's facing north.
Facing north.
Yeah, so the back
Okay.
end is facing north, and so when I tip it over, a lot of barrels will fall out.
Thank you.
Oh wait, hold on a second. I might have an idea actually. Hold on 2 seconds. I think I might have something could use. We'll say a cart.
Yeah. Perfect.
A bit big, but so you got a cart like that then?
Yep. It might be a bit further back, but I'll just like go. Yeah, there. Yeah,
And it's full up of what?
just
like
e-
barrels?
empty barrels.
Empty barrels. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you could have found enough empty barrels to do
Yeah.
that.
Can I hide behind here if it's 30 feet from wherever they're gonna be?
Yep, you can hide
I
there.
assume that's the back of a wall or something. Just
Yeah,
like-
that's kind of like it steps up into a doorway.
Okay.
Would I be
oh.
able to hear what is happening in the street in front of me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, it's still early enough that you'd be able to hear that kind of thing.
Okay, cool.
So Vigar, I'll move you over there. You're hiding there.
Can I ask the chaps, the Cult of the Snake, as well as people around? Would anyone have known any, let's say, important phrases that would be vital for communicating with these followers? Anything vital that they would say? Do they praise Sidon or I don't know?
Yeah, generally praise Sidon, some form of kind of like a chest thumping salute kind of thing that would as long as like it's kind of that's generally what we see. The
Yeah.
only ones that like gets any form of kind of proper like regimented salute would be whenever you'd see that the one on the dragon flying around. What's his name? The commander. Yeah. When he flies around, you see everyone gets all kind of more straight backed. But everyone like a lot of them more in their thing with the Order of Sidon are some of them are very good fighters, but they're not the most regimented. You know what I mean? They have their own kind of deal, but like just kind of any salute and some form of praise to the Lord of Storms, and you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, are you all where are you? So Prometheus and Phoebe are staying right there. The other two guys are going to they're going to stay kind of in this kind of cubby here. Leia, what are you doing?
They're muted.
Kira's going to come over behind you guys over here. Leia,
Hello, sorry, I am hiding.
are you hiding with Carl and Nero and Gregos, or are
Yeah,
you hiding
I
with?
am.
Yeah, okay. Actually, what we'll do is swap you two. And then Phoebe and Prometheus, you two are staying together, right? In the middle. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Are you? So is Prometheus and Phoebe? Are the two of you in the middle together,
yeah, we're in.
getting ready for the charade? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for the charade. Yeah.
Okay. So after enough time going, after about like say 5 minutes, enough time for the bardic inspiration still to be a thing, you see a procession starting to make their way down the street here. You see the straight backed kind of like short cropped blonde haired man in slightly more ornate Order of Sidon armor, very kind of upturned nose as he's looking around in front of him. The rest of the rest of the soldiers are all very kind of. Some of their armor looks a little bit more kind of worn. They might have been on a ship for a while and they haven't really taken too much care of their armor. But the big thing that you notice is a fucking huge minotaur. This is larger than any of the other minotaurs that you saw in the market. This minotaur is pushing 8 feet. This guy is huge. He is muscled. He is like, his horns are like as long as you've ever seen a minotaur's horns. This guy is one of the buffest dudes you have ever seen in your life, and he is currently chained. He's got chains between his arms, his arms, and then also which links down to chains between his feet, his hooves. And he's like shuffling along. On occasion, he gets shoved forward a little bit, and then he just stops, turns, and looks at the Order of Sidon member, who just kind of backs away a little bit. This guy is so large that they're just kind of slowly moving him along. It's like any kind of scene where, like, you see them trying to shove Arnold Schwarzenegger along, or Sylvester Stallone, where he just stops, looks at the guard, and the guard takes a step back, kind of moment. That's how, this is the size and the intimidation level of this dude. And they're slowly making their way along the street. They do take notice of you now, Prometheus, followed by Phoebe. The leader comes up.
Praise Sidon.
Oh, praise Sidon. What?
Well,
How can I help you?
I come here with orders and take. I come here with orders and to take control of the situation.
Orders from whom?
From Maximus, as well as Gaius. As you see this letter of orders, as I hold it up in his face.
He's kind of gesturing towards you. He's like, "Give me the letter."
Okay, and I hand it over to him.
Takes a step forward. Another one takes a step behind him.
This is me relieving you of your command in this situation.
I'm asking, do you move? Like, he's stopped moving. He's expecting you to move towards him.
No, I'm saying, come here. I'm in charge of the situation, as you will see this. Come here, sir.
Slowly move forward. He takes another step forward. Okay, give it to me. Well, he takes it. So he takes the letter.
I'm gonna call back before I even hand it to him. I'm gonna call back to his troops. I'll be like, "Stand to attention." To the rest of them.
They all kind of like move. They stand a little bit straighter, and the Minotaur just kind of lets a little kind of moment.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it to him. I'm gonna walk by him and I start addressing the men straight away.
So as he takes the letter, he immediately just starts kind of takes it and he's looking through it. Okay. Just looking through it, and he's starting to maybe starting to look at it a little bit more than you might like.
So I've been instructed to take this Minotaur straight away to Maximus, as well as send the 4 of you back, including you, Captain. I'm going to take 2 of your. I need to take 2 of the guards as well to help me with transport, as well as my servant here.
He's looking through it, looking at you and looking at the letter. Make a persuasion check.
Can I help?
Oh.
You missed your chance to help.
I'm going to use inspiration on this in advance.
Okay. It should prompt you to roll the dice if you need to.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, that did not roll the. So roll it. What's a D6 minimum of 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
Ooh, 15. He needs to roll. What is this? Insight? Oh god, this guy's not good at insight.
I'm going to use a. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take back the note. I'm gonna take back the note from. I'm gonna tell him. Why aren't you at attention as well? I'm gonna call to him.
I have been given charge of this Minotaur. He's to be a center of attention, meant to be a prize for
attention. you hear this deep rumble come over my voice.
Ooh,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
shit.
Well, okay. What is the downside? Do they know you cast a spell?
I don't think so.
Command. I see. Command is different to. Must succeed or follow the command on its next turn. Some spell. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry. You moved on.
So. Okay. If it.
Oh,
Okay. It doesn't say what happens if they don't. If they succeed, they just don't follow it. Yes. He's also not like he might have succeeded on that, but he's not. Yeah.
yeah.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. He does straighten his shoulders a bit. And goes, I am in charge of making sure that this beast is prepared for the great games.
And you've been relieved of your command on this issue. I told you.
I've gone through a lot of hard work to make sure that I get my fair due for bringing this beast back from the wilds from whence he came.
And you will, sir. You will. I will tell you. I'll still go straight to Maximus, and you go straight back to the Temple of Sidon, and you report. You know, I think Gaius is recently in the palace, so it might make sense to go there first, and you will get your due. What is your name, sir? We will do.
Uh, my name is Aureus.
Aureus. Okay, I'll make sure to
Um,
recommend that your compliance was swift and we did not delay with the package. I'll take 2 of your guards there. Would be the 2 at the back left will come with accompany me to look after this beast.
Otter and Gellon, come on, come forward.
Okay.
So he turns around and then this guy and this guy so these guys move out of the way. They shove the Minotaur forward. These 2 come forward. These 2 are 2 of them that are not the most kind of with it looking. All of these men look like they've spent a fair amount of time at sea. Some of them have a fair bit of stubble starting to come through, if not full beards. And their armor's not in the best condition. They're kind of a bit more like their clothing's a little bit more ragged. They also look tired. Aureus forms up the remaining 4 guards. Goes, what was your
Now,
name again? Actually, I forgot to get your name.
Demetrio Nicolaus.
Demetrio Nicolau. Okay.
Special.
I'll remember that. I'll make
Okay.
sure that
Oh, I forgot
I
one
get my
thing.
due.
I
Yes.
forgot one thing. Now you will get your due, but there was 5 silver for just the first bottle of wine that was going to be for you, gentlemen, for the livery. As I go forward with a small pouch of 5. This is only the first bit. The rest of your reward will come as soon as we reach Maximus.
Yes. Okay.
After a
He's
long
looking
sea journey.
looking at his men and he's like, yes. Okay. We'll take that.
Okay, I hop up with the 5 silver. Yep.
He takes it.
And
Alright.
the other you 2 will get ours soon. Let's hurry on. Okay.
Okay. Well, to the laughing fox with us then. Good luck minding that beast.
Don't worry.
And
I've got
they just kind of turn around and walk away.
Okay. Cool.
So now you're the 2 of them are just like Boter and Gellon are just kind of like, all right, now boss, where are we going to?
Okay, we're heading straight away down. We're looking after this guy, I know, but I think you 2 men need a meal. We can keep this beast chained up outside the local tavern, you know.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to I know this area pretty well, I think, or from my youth. So I'm gonna move towards the local tavern pretty much. say, "Come with me, man. Guard them closely," and we're gonna move towards the tavern. Where once upon reaching the tavern, I'm gonna say, "Men," I'm gonna get them 3 silvers each, and I'm gonna say, "Because you men are so loyal, I want you to get a nice hearty meal and some wine, and I will guard the beast with my servant because I'm well rested, and we will see you guys in around 20 minutes. Don't worry, we've got them chained up first, you know."
Okay. You are going to be passing everyone that's hiding. So in that case, I'm going to want.
Hey.
Oh, I called it out. Let's go.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's a good idea.
No.
Um,
Can I say before we march on, say, guys, I'm gonna harangue them again for their attention. I'm gonna say, eyes forward, chin up, chest out.
yeah,
and
that okay. That might have an effect on the DC here, but at the same time, they
Yeah.
still all need to make stealth checks.
Yeah.
And then also, the 2 dudes.
Do I need to stealth check even though I moved back into the alleyway next to Kira?
Yeah, you're kind of like you're moving back out of their line of sight because you were kind of watching to see what was going on because you had to be able to see them to be able to cast charm.
Oh no,
So
I was
moving
I
back.
was looking at Phoebe. I wasn't looking at them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, this guy needs to make a stealth check, and this guy needs to make a stealth check. Ooh.
Fuck.
He rolled pretty well.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah.
Damn, 22.
Okay, and then Kira needs to make a stealth check.
Wait, can I not just be
Plus
talking
14.
to Kira in the alleyway?
Okay. Okay. Let me just think. Let's see. Oh Jesus! With disadvantage, you rolled an 18, Xander. Fucking hell. 10 and 8. Okay. So I'll roll perception
It's
for
the
this
barrel
guy.
from behind.
Oh.
And perception for this guy. Oops.
It's hard.
They're tired. Yeah, that's why I'm actually doing
no.
it. If they're tired, they do it. I hate doing this. They are tired. They. I don't.
Good call, Carl.
Mm,
That's disadvantage, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
All right. So the first one rolled a 9. The second one. Rolled a 4. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, Grecos did not Grecos. Nero did roll a 6. Are we doing collective or so? Wait.
I'm keeping an eye on their form because
Yeah,
I'm just
no.
giving
You
out
know
to them.
what? You've already done enough to like help things, but yeah. Okay, if we do it collectively because you're 2 separate groups. Yeah, you're fine. They don't spot you because your averages are higher than theirs. Even the 6 doesn't lower you enough for them to spot them. So yeah, you walk by and you're making your way to which tavern?
I'm walking kind of I'm like walking down towards a local tavern, probably with something a little bit more of the sailor-ish tavern, you know.
Okay. I
Some
don't have a name for
something
one off the top of my head, but
something
I know there are like smaller kind of these taverns.
so I think
Uh,
call this one or something like I don't know what do you call it,
the Gentle Lily is the name
the
of this one.
gentle, yeah.
It's makes no sense for it to be a sailor's tavern, but you would know that it's actually because the owner of the tavern, named after his daughter.
Okay. So we pull outside the tavern.
Mhm.
And I would say I'm gonna hand them each 3 silver. I'm like, expect both of you gentlemen to get a hearty meal and get a nice bottle of wine each. You deserve it after a long journey. And you're not supposed to don't. If I see you guys coming out before this half a bottle of wine is drunk, I will be very disappointed. You know, this is
Okay.
I've spent
Make
months on the
a
sea.
persuasion check with advantage because like
Mm,
all of this going on.
come on.
22, yeah. And they're like, they look at each other and go, yeah, sure. They don't really seem to give too much of a shit. The only one that really gave a shit about what was going on was the captain. So they step into the tavern, they take whatever money you give them, and you are now alone with a minotaur outside.
I'm going to wave to who speaks Minotaur. I think Xander does,
I
doesn't
do,
he?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wave to. I'm gonna kind of like signal to
Wait, these
Xander.
guys over here.
I'm kind of gonna go like I don't know what do we get Z. I'm gonna go like this, just like quick like Z,
It's an
to get
X.
Xander over.
Xander's an X.
Oh, sorry, fuck. My bad. That makes sense. What I think. Sorry,
Is that just
that's
Prometheus being Prometheus, or is that a little bit of Max coming out there?
we're totally in the character right now, you know.
Yeah.
A bit of both, I'd say. So I'm going to quickly Xander, and I say Xander's going to come up. I say, Xander, tell the minute to work with us, and he'll be free in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll
Okay. He's kind of just standing there, and he's just watching you
wait,
all.
is there
He's not saying anything.
is there a way to unlock the door?
What
The
door?
door?
Or whatever.
He's walking. He's
Oh, he's
not
walking.
he's
Oh, I
not in a
thought he
cage.
was in
He's
a
not
big
cage.
cage.
No, he's
Sorry.
not in a cage. No.
Shall
Okay.
we just unchain him?
Yeah.
Wait, does the
Well, no.
Minotaur speak English or
I speak Minotaur, so he must
common?
be. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do.
So
Yes.
What is Minotaur language? Is it called Minotaur?
Minotaur.
Yes, Minotaur.
We will set.
okay. Can one of you hang around?
Okay, you say that, and he goes, "Oh, cool. You speak my language in common.
Yeah, go.
Oh, that's cool. You set me you're setting me free. Cool.
Okay, but we need you to work with us just for a few under half an hour, and we'll get you to a safe place.
Well, what okay, cool. What do we do?
Okay, so
We just want to
I
hide
need
from the guards first.
yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
start.
yeah, sure. Yeah, it's cool. Hey,
We're starting.
want to get me out of these?
Yeah.
We can't yet. Just until we get to the next spot.
we can do it now.
Don't let him loose. You don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
Why
we
can't
don't.
we just like unlock it or unchain it, and he can pretend to be in them if we need to?
Yeah, I like this little Satyr. Yeah, she got a good idea.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Cool.
If this goes wrong, I'm fucking blaming you fuckers. Okay, yeah, okay.
This is a bad idea.
We're
I'm-
helping him.
We're
Alright.
helping him.
So you're doing. So who's going to give a go at undoing the charm? Not the charm. The
Will we walk away from the tavern
Sure.
just like
Yeah, we're
quickly?
walking away from the tavern.
Okay, you're moving away from the tavern.
Just
Yeah,
so we're clear of the guards.
Like, in all honesty, Prometheus and Phoebe, from what you saw of those two guards that you led into the tavern, they are not leaving that tavern anytime soon. They took the money, and they had that look of them that they were gonna make that money last. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll attempt to unchain it.
Okay. How?
Okay, what is it that I see?
You see a lock around large chains that wrap around his wrists, and like proportionate to him, they look like average chains, but to you, they are fucking thick chains. They have like they're quite large in diameter, and there is a large lock that's just kind of holding it all together right underneath his where his wrists are crossed.
Does anyone have thieves' tools?
Yes, I think I do actually.
Oh, good question.
That might help with the picking the lock.
Wait.
I could try burn through the chains with my sword.
So the other guys kind of come out and are like, well, that went a lot fucking smoother than I was expecting. Yeah, sure, I can give it a go. One of them comes
Just
up.
2 side-on guards.
Oh yeah, they're gone. They're like, they're.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
moving
okay, cool.
out of sight.
Ah, okay. Oh,
They're-
so you're okay.
they're-
Can I,
they're gone.
as a thing, Dan? Can I watch him do it to like learn a bit of
Yeah,
rogue
you can.
technique?
Yeah, he's watching.
Yeah.
You can watch.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see how he does. What is this? It's a dexterity check plus proficiency. Right? How does Thieves Skill working out? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've had to worry about rogues. Okay, so yeah, it's a dexterity check and is plus 2. +18. Yeah, 18 is enough. With enough kind of jiggling of his thieves' tools, Grekos is able to like pop open this large padlock, and at the moment it comes loose, the large minotaur goes, "Thanks." Do you saw me wearing the chains?
I think it'd probably be easier for us to get through and make sure that you're safe.
Cool. Where we go?
We have another minotaur you can meet, Adrian.
Oh, nice.
We freed him as well.
Don't know Adrian.
Well,
Don't know
I
Adrian.
What's your
well,
name?
that's his name. So when you get to know him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get to know Adrian.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's
What's
really nice
his
guy.
name?
Oh, my name? My name's Bullbug.
Bulbul.
Oh,
Bulbug?
Yeah. Bullbug.
Where are you from?
Bullbug.
Do you like bugs?
I honestly don't know where I'm from. I kind of just move around the place. I'm just hungry. So like,
All right.
if you got any
Well,
food
let's
for me,
go.
just
Let's go.
food.
Let's go to Adrian, and there should be some food there as well.
Cool.
Yep.
I've never met an Adrian before. Let's meet an Adrian.
Oh no,
Cool.
we got into the docks, don't we? The warehouse. The
Oh,
first
wait,
spot.
where are we going? Greg, like, Grekos is like,
Just go in a circle.
don't fuck. Grekos is like, well, I was expecting this to be a lot more difficult. I was expecting to kind of have to be running through the streets and all this kind of thing. Wasn't expecting to just kind of walk away with the guy. I suppose the question's up to you, Bullbug. What do you want to do? He's like, I would love a fish right now, just a whole fish, whole like he just he's just completely not forgetting to use that he's meant to look chained. Just goes, oh, like a piece of cod about that big. Oh, love it right now.
With or without the bone?
You think with the bone, of course. I love a little bit of extra crunch. With these teeth, munch right through that stuff, no problem. Oh, a little bit of butter with that as well. Yeah, that's all I really want. Other than that, good fight. I don't mind a good fight.
Well,
Would
where we're
you-
going, we'll have lots of fights.
Yeah, would you like to join us on our adventure? Because we'll be like at sea at some point, and you can get all the fish you want, and there'll be loads of fighting.
Oh, you know the way to a minotaur's heart.
You're looking very horny there, Bulbug.
You know what? You might like.
I'm not. Oh, you're talking about my. Oh, the
Yeah,
horns. I
yeah.
get you. Yeah. I've had horns for a while. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Since I was a little kid.
Vigor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Blue Boy.
Likewise, Red Boy.
My name Leia.
Hello.
Hello.
You look like seen a ghost when you did that.
It was just kind of hello.
Because like,
I'm
is
an-
it like everyone's almost half the height of this like
Yeah,
minotaur?
this guy is fucking huge.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's-
I like begin to
with it, like,
stroke his
his
leg.
regular height is about
Yeah.
like 7.5, 8 feet tall. The horns add another extra bit. This guy is huge, and he's muscled to hell as well. Okay, so while this is all going on, so Greco and Nero just kind of like, well, he's free.
We should probably get him out of the city, should we? Or what? Or do we hide him for a bit?
like,
Wait, is he not supposed to go somewhere and the guy's gonna like?
well,
come
like, see, the
steal it?
thing, the whole thing we were gonna do was we get them free, and generally when we free them, it's a bit of a mess of like authorities chasing you. So we get them into a safe house, let them lay low for a little while, and then we'll make arrangements for whatever the hell they want to do. But like this dude, yeah, never walked away with one. Just like talked them into just giving us one. I don't think it'll
say
work again. But
we need to move
meanwhile,
fast.
meanwhile, you all just see Prometheus in a corner, just like stripping down,
Can
getting
we,
out of his
can
armor.
we just start
'cause
walk? Can we
armor
keep?
takes a little while to get rid of.
Yeah,
we
can,
keep
can
walking?
make it look like we're the procession?
You can give it a go. You're walking with a minotaur chained up. You just move. Like, it's not a completely unusual sight. It is not the most common, but what's this thing?
Like,
Yeah, kind of like that. He's fucking
Yeah.
big boy. So yeah, okay. So where we going? Where you take me? I
where's Maximus? Sorry, where's Prometheus's his friend? Would they have a bit of food?
I mean, we could make our way there. I mean,
Oh, where you want to go? Well, what's the name of this place?
oh, the fucking the Fox, isn't it? Oh, what's this place called? What's
Is it-
John the
The Laughing Fox.
Laughing Fox? That's
No,
the
we
one.
can't go there. That's where the other people went to.
We need to go. We need to go.
Oh,
There's
we'll
a
go
little
first.
bit of
We
fucking
get- but
time that
Isn't the
our
ship there or something?
cover will
Yeah,
be.
the boat is there.
All right, let's go.
We-
Let's go.
We need to get the outros and get out of this place.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay. Did
I don't
So
know.
we have to
We
go
gotta
But
do
we
go.
have
that.
another Minotaur, don't
Let's
we?
go to the Cosmopole.
We have
There
to
could
get
be
the.
people coming down this road any minute, and we're just chatting away in the middle of the road. Like, come on.
Sandra? Do you want to go to your? Do you want to go to your house, man?
Do you have a house?
My parents, but they're probably still sleeping at this time there.
Yeah, it's early in the morning.
We can't go to my house because it's in the middle of the shitstorm which occurred due to non-explained circumstances. Yeah.
Maybe will we go to Cosmopole?
Wait, can we all buy a house at some point, or
Yeah.
can I just buy a house
House
like
is
really close and we
expensive,
can just
man.
go in there?
No, they're expensive, and
Oh.
it's one of those things where you can't just like, hey, I want that house. It's not like that. There's a bit like you gotta find a realtor.
Would we know of any?
Okay, how about we go to the fish market in Pisius?
No, he'd eat the whole bloody
No.
counter. He'd just be
Okay.
like, nom.
We-
Is your place, Sander, out of question?
We can go there, but
Would
ideally,
you kill your parents?
well, there's no space for 8 people. Like,
Okay.
You've got it's a large enough house. Like you grew up, you didn't grow up in like wealth, but you grew up in comfort. They have like a dining
Or-
room and stuff. It's like
Are we gonna
it's like
safe
they've got a
house?
villa that's not.
They've
It's
got fish.
similar, but
but the fish
Alright.
market.
Go look for the
fish
outro.
market
Party
would
at
have
Xander's
fish.
house.
We just need somewhere for the Minotaur, right? Like we don't have to be there at the same time to figure things out.
Yeah.
Okay,
We need
well,
to get this
okay.
guy out of the road.
We
so
either go fish
whatever,
market or my house.
Your house. I don't
Or-
think fish
or
market's a
safe
good
house.
idea with this guy.
I think
Don't.
at some point the guards are gonna come looking for this fucking minotaur,
Mhm.
and we'll
Yeah.
have to find a way to move this
I'd
big ass
sugge-
minotaur
I would
every fucking way.
because he's wanted. I would like to avoid getting my family involved.
What if we
Um,
buy a ship and then put him in there? Because we don't have the outros yet.
Well,
Or
yeah.
if we already have the outros.
What is
Okay,
the
I
main
don't do
purpose
that.
of him again? Sorry, just out of like the context of the story, having the Minotaur, like, is that for having
Well,
backup
okay.
in
Could
our
I
fights?
could I ask? What's his
Yeah.
face?
These
Nero.
chaps.
Do they have
Yeah.
a place?
Yeah, ask the
Do you
lads.
guys
What
have a
should
good
what
place
should we do?
a safe place to hide
Yeah.
for the meantime?
Yeah, we can put them up in a warehouse. In the
Oh, the
in
warehouse. I'm
In
saying in my
Vulcanus
head, by the
or
way.
in
Yeah.
Vulcanus or something. We can put them up as like somewhere in the area just for the time being. But like this was always kind of want to be like we did have a safe house prepared, but don't really need it, and I'd rather not like waste the safe house on.
Well,
'Cause
Okay, so
we need time to
what we
get them
need
hidden.
we
You
need
know.
to
yeah,
acquire
okay, I see what you mean.
something.
Just
We can
ask.
put them up. We can put them up for like a week or two because,
I
like,
was just
unfortunately, we're gonna need the place too.
No, no, like not even. You don't even have to, like. Yeah, like it's just literally next few days of trying to figure out what to do next.
yeah, okay,
So,
perfect,
yeah.
perfect.
where are we on the map?
You are in Medicles. Meticles.
Okay, because remember, like this is just asking the D&D here. Remember when I followed them down to Forbicia, there was a warehouse, but they
Mhm.
don't know that I followed them.
Nope.
But I know there's a warehouse there.
Yep, but that's not the one. They're not, they're talking about something in Vulcanus.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go down to the warehouse. Let's start this guy
Okay.
there. We get Adrian, decide our next step.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Probably pause it there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You are my new friends.
I love you.
It's a bit soon for that. But I'm
he had a
sure I'll
long
grow to
night,
love
so
you
he's
too.
pretty exhausted. Like,
Oh, is he? Okay. Was it a good night?
I think he
Yeah.
he had some. Oh, one of a few of our partake in the druggy.
In the drugine.
I,
Would you like some drugines?
no, I think I'm good with just like
You just
all
want
I
some cod.
really
You want
uh
some cock? I mean cod. What?
Cock.
I all all I really want is some food right now.
Okay, let's
Alright,
go.
let's get moving.
Let's go.
Okay,
Whichever way.
great.
Is it this way we're going?
It doesn't matter. So you're moving. Grecos and Nero lead you in the direction of a warehouse in the Vulcanus district. One not uh by the dockyards themselves, and one near enough to Phobicia, where the Phobician kind of
But not the one that I saw them go into
no,
prior.
no, it's there. You know, you see on the map where like the dividing line between the two districts is. There, it's near on that section. They lead you into like a small enough warehouse that looks like it was once used for storing naval and like gear used for repairing naval warships and stuff like that. But it's an old warehouse. Um, and they have a couple of cots laid out around the place just in case that it was to be used. It's like, yeah, okay, he can bed down here. We got some food, some bread and other stuff over there, and I'm sure Nero here will drop by with some fish for him at some stage in the next some stage this morning. Keep him keep him happy. We'll keep him locked down here for a couple of days. Hopefully they'll forget about him. And then
I cast a spell to give him more food.
create food and water. What the? I'm.
It will create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. Enough to sustain 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for
Damn.
24 hours. It will. It's bland but nourishing.
Okay.
But we'll go
So what you all end up seeing is instantaneously. Where do you point? Because
well,
it's
it
somewhere
means in
within
the
30
warehouse,
feet of me.
right?
Just a random place in the warehouse. Okay, you point at a random place in the warehouse.
On the
Uh,
table, like
on the
if there's
table, and you all see instantly. What kind of food are we talking about here?
fish, turkey, like a Christmas feast, but for like
Okay, it all
15
just
people.
appears on the table, and you just see the table suddenly just a massive thump on the table as it's kind of like all of a sudden bowed by
Like
the
Harry
huge.
Potter table. Like
It's
in
just like a
Hogwarts.
regular kind of table, and all of a sudden it's just being like it's weighed down in the center by this huge mound of food that's just instantaneously appeared.
Amazing.
And you just see Bullbug just go, looks to you. I really like you. And he just walks over, shrugs off the chains, the remaining chains, and then just goes to town. He is just eating as much food, as much of this as he can, and even in the first like few minutes of you watching him, he's starting to pack away a lot of it. And he just sits back and he goes, "I can. This is heaven." Um, yeah,
Bulbug,
yeah.
you've got some food stuck on your horns. You might
Oh. And there's no grace in what he's doing. He's just like, yeah.
Okay, we can take a pause there if you guys.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Okay, you
Well-
you accomplished two things today.
Yeah,
Fair play,
yeah.
Prometheus, on that. That was huge.
that was some good shit. That was some clutch.
That was team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The effort was good shit.
You showed him.
We actually did what we set out to do for that session.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And you also got a trip into the Temple of Lutheria.
Yeah.
Got that lore.
Yeah, that was some trippy shit. Are you gonna tell me, Brian? We gonna tell me?
No one asked where we went.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Leia and
we can have a discussion when we finally.
Okay, we can
meet
do
up,
that next.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah, you can have a discussion about what happened
Yeah.
that night, where you
Yeah.
guys go like, "Where the fuck were you two?" or anything like that.
Doing some trippy shit.
A part of
But,
me
yeah.
kind of wants to like separate into rooms when we do stuff like that because it's like we would want to ask questions as to what happened.
Mhm.
Because we
Yeah,
would
that's
be
true.
more curious as to.
We can do
Yeah.
that, but it's kind of it might mess with like the stream or
It
whatever.
might do, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Like there's only a few times where I'll ever drag someone into like the backstory channel.
Yeah.
What you could do is like we could deafen
Oh, that's true.
like the people who aren't
Can
who
I
you're not.
force
Well, I can
Definitely.
just take off
force,
my headphones.
You can force deafen like certain
server
people,
deafen? Yeah, I can
and
kick you.
then
Thank you for all this power.
yeah, but like you could put it maybe in the Foundry chat, be like everyone deafen except blah 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 or something, or just
Yeah.
say it
Yeah, you
beforehand.
can do that.
I
Yeah,
can. I
I'll
can
do
just,
that in the next.
Yeah.
That'd be
But
kind of
at
fun,
the same
actually.
time, like if it's going on for as long as that Temple of Lutheria stuff was going
Mm.
on for, like that was like a full like half hour or more of
True.
me flirting with two characters.
Oh.
So yeah, that
suppose,
wouldn't really
yeah.
work for something like that. It only really worked.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
under 5 minutes kind of thing.
Disconnect. Or if it was like only one of you was hearing something, or two of you were hearing like a very short conversation, then I might do it.
Oh.
Fair enough.
It's
Cool.
easier to do in person where I can just say, hey, two of you mind just coming into another room for a sec?
Wow!
Ye-
Everyone else leaves.
Okay, actually
Yeah.
that raises
Oh
the
shit! Completely random, but if anyone watches the